Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself first. My name is Akhmad Hafi Ferdiyadi. I am second year student Elektromedical Engineering of Unggulan Kalimantan Politeknik. I am Mahasiswa berprestasi Unggulan Kalimantan Politeknik 2024. According to Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs, Goal 4, Quality Education, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Globally, it is estimated that up to 1 billion children aged 2 to 17 years have experienced physical, sexual, or emotional violence or neglect in the past year. In 2023, cases of violence against children up 30%, mostly at home and schools. Indonesia National Commission for Child Protection said that throughout 2023, there were 3,547 complaints regarding cases of child rights or violence. Violence against children and youth includes all forms of physical, sexual, and emotional violence, neglect, negligent treatment, and exploitation. Violence against children includes many different forms. It can happen in the home and in the community. Types of violence include child maltreatment, bullying, and physical fighting among peers, sexual violence, and dating violence, as well as assault associated with peer and gang violence. It may start in younger age groups and then escalate further and continue into adulthood. Violence that occurs in children has a multiplier impact because apart from the current impact, this event will be imprinted on the memory and will affect his or her future life when he or she grows up. Emotional wounds will be felt by children who get abused. And not only that, mental health will also be disrupted and there will be trauma and decreased brain performance and so on. Childhood is a period of growth that should not be filled with something that causes trauma and negative impacts in the same time in the future. Let children grow up safe and non-violent. Lack of sex education in children causes the violence or sexual abuse done by adults. Parents should give the lesson about early sex education to the children so that they have the right knowledge about it and know how to treat it and look after it. Comprehensive sex education is a critical component of sexual and reproductive health care. Developing a healthy sexuality is a core developmental milestone for child and adolescent health. Comprehensive sexuality education, or CSE, gives young people accurate and age-appropriate information about sexuality and their sexual and reproductive health. Sexual education has only been implemented in bits and pieces in the Indonesian curriculum. Social, economic, cultural, political, legal, and financial contextual factors influence the implementation and integration of CSE into national curricula and educational system. CSE programs ideas for preschooler, physical education, and health know the part of body and sensitive area. For elementary school, personal hygiene. For teenager, menstruation awareness. CSE delivery with training, events, and programs for interesting youth. Ideally, sexuality education should also be covered at home. Home is where individual values, beliefs, and expectations can be shared, and it's important that parents are available to answer questions and provide support, developing a safety culture at home. However, sexuality education is a lifelong process, sometimes beginning earlier at home with trusted caregiver. The importance of teaching various themes such as protecting sensitive areas, maintaining the health and hygiene of genital organs, addressing religious norms related to interaction with the opposite, and respecting the privacy of others. By providing children, young people with adequate knowledge about their rights and what is and is not acceptable behavior, sexuality education makes them less vulnerable to abuse. In conclusion, crucial to implement CSE early from home and school. Ensuring the content is age appropriate is also important. Parents also need to be provided with CSE because the student otherwise cannot apply what they learn in school at home. School can add CSE program over Indonesian curriculum. Maybe that's it for me. Thank you for your time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.